Hey guys, welcome to the channel, and today we're going to talk about how AI is affecting software developers, or should you choose software development as a career in 2025. So let's get started. Now, AI is really good, and as a software developer myself, I've been using AI very heavily in last couple of years to write a lot of code for me. And to be honest, it works really well. Now I don't write code without using some kind of AI, either ChatGPT or Cursor or anything. And it works wonderfully. Believe me, it works wonderfully. And if you're a developer who have used Cursor or ChatGPT or Claude to write code, you know what I'm talking about. Most of the time, it even write code to cover edge cases which you haven't even thought about. And it is becoming a very important part of a software developer's day-to-day life. And it is becoming a very important tool which you need to know how to use if you are going to be productive and compete with other good software developers. Now, every company expect you to use AI to write code because it is much more faster and it will increase your productivity if you use it right. With that being said, now comes the question, is AI going to replace you as a software developer? There is so much confusion in the market right now because some people, or most of the people who are not in software development, thinks that AI going to replace software developers, and most of the people who are inside software development doesn't care about the fact that AI is going to replace them, because they're like, you know what, this is another tool which is going to help us write better code rather than something which is going to replace you. I think that is like the most important thing that we have to understand about this AI revolution. Now, talking about this AI revolution, I like to call it revolution because I feel like with the introduction of these large language model like ChatGPT and Claude and tools like Cursor or Windsurf gave a lot of power to individual developers or individual people who want to build products, right? So previously, if you want to build an app, even if you're a developer, you might need couple of people or a team to build an app, right? Now you don't need it because you can actually offload a lot of your work to an AI or an AI agent, and also ask AI to help you writing marketing content and all that to help market your app. Now with this AI revolution, every individual have a lot of power. They have the power to build things. They have the power to make giant leaps by using AIs. What you could have achieved in maybe 6 months can now be achieved in 1 month if you use AI the right way. Now, that is all great and everything, but the question is AI going to replace you as a software developer? I think the right answer to that is yes to some extent and also no to some extent. And I think the reason I am saying that is because it is going to replace some, and it is going to make life easier for some. So for example, if you're someone who just write code and do nothing else, then yes, you are going to be replaced. But if you are someone who understands system design, architecture, you are someone who tries to solve problems, who have good problem solving skills, who have good soft skills like, understanding the business behind how money is made in software development, or how your app is going to help the consumers, the users, if you have that kind of knowledge and if you have that caliber to contribute in these ways, then it is very hard for AI to replace you because you have so much context that AI can't comprehend right now. But if again, if you're someone just who just write code, then definitely AI is going to replace you. LLMs are very good at generating text, and anybody who just work on writing text or generating text is going to have very hard time competing with large language models. And that is the bottom line. That is the gist of everything that is happening right now. So you need to be good at what LLM is not good at. One of the other way we can try to understand all of this is it is going to replace teams. So LLM is going to replace teams. So for example, previously you need 6 people, 7 people in a team. You don't need that now. So it is definitely going to reduce the size of the teams that were required before to achieve the same level of productivity. So now maybe you don't need 10 developers, you only need 4 developers. And then AI can replace those 6 developers who were just, writing code or just there for maintaining the application and all that. So anybody who's just writing code, right? So if you are someone who just write code, increase your skill set. Go beyond just writing code, just doing the task that is assigned to you. Rather than that, actually go ahead and try to innovate, try to be good at what LLM is not good at. I think the other thing and other area where there is going to be a increase in demand is going to be the people who can fix LLMs or who can fix LLM problems. So the problems that LLM face today, if you are the one who can fix those problems, then you're going to be in a very high demand. So for example, someone who can make LLMs more accurate, or someone who can who can enable LLMs to have more context, or make LLMs more personalized to the domain of the user who want to use LLMs for their data or for their enterprise data and all that, right? So yeah, if you're someone who can do that, then I think you're going to be in very high demand. Now, should you choose software development as a career in 2025? I have a very harsh take on it, so I'm really sorry if I offend some of you, but I feel if you are someone who wants to join software development because it is a cool career, or if you think there is a lot of money to be made and you really don't, and you're intelligent and all that, that's great. But if you're really not interested in everyday programming, or if you do not find it fun to actually stare at your screen and type in the void, then I'll say don't choose software development as a career, because it is a lot harder than when it's a lot harder to be a software developer in 2025 than in 2015, let's say. I started my career in 2016. It's been almost 10 years. And believe me when I say it was way easier to start as a software developer in 2015 than 2025. And there was a lot of opportunity, a lot of people willing to uh, let you make mistakes, let you learn, give you the opportunity to learn and make mistakes to improve your skill set. But that is not true in 2025. So if you're someone who think software development is a 9 to 5 job and it's going to be cool, there is a lot of money to be made, and that's like the only reason, or if you have heard someone that it is a very good career, if you if because of that you are choosing software development as your career, I will say that you should not choose software development as your career. If you're someone who is genuinely interested in writing code, solving problems, building apps, features, in general, if you like building stuff, you know, and if you think it is fun to stare at your screen 24 hours and just build cool things, I think you should go ahead and choose software development as your career. Again, I want to emphasize that AI is not our enemy. AI is not something which is going to replace us if we are smart. I think the way we should see AI is as our colleague, you know, as someone who is there to help us do all the grind work that we don't want to do. And yeah, and I think that's the way we need to see the AI. We need to see AI as a tool, as one of the tools which we use to build better products, who will help us take the giant leap and build things in very less time. And yeah, so again, if you're someone who are really interested in software development, who really likes to solve problems, who really likes to build things, please come ahead, join software development, and use AI as one of the best tools you can have on your side. If you're not interested in software development and you are just choosing it because it is a cool career and or everybody is um going ahead for it, I will say a hard no to you guys. um and yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'll see you guys in the next video.